To use the announcements block, you first need to go to the announcements custom post type on the sidebar of your site. Now we need to add announcements for the block to pick up. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to click add announcement and give it a title. So this announcement is going to be called Gutenberg is ready. Yay, we're all excited. All right, so the published date, I want it to be live today at anytime. We'll say 3 a.m., 3:10, and we're done. And this is the date to remove from the website. So if I put this on here and I add it to the announcement block, oops, I must have missed there. It will automatically turn on at this time and turn off at the time that you specify, assuming that I've added it, and I'll show you that later. So here's the content. Gutenberg is ready for you. All right, I'm going to hit publish, and that announcement is now ready to add. So here you can edit. I can change the date, make sure that we are inside the right bounds. It's going to display this week only. Make any of those changes here. All right, so I'm going to add a second announcement to kind of give you an idea of how the publish dates work. So this announcement is going to be Gutenberg is not ready. Bummer. All right, so let's do the publish date. We're going to have the start date be in the past, and we're going to have the end date be in just a couple minutes, so that it'll automatically turn off while the other one turns on. All right, so I'm going to click done, and I can change this from AM to PM because I am not doing this in the middle of the night, and add a little bit of content right here. It's not ready yet, and hit publish. Okay, so now if we hop on over, we can see these two announcements in the preview pane. And those are all the announcements we have to add. So let's jump over to the block now. If I add the announcement block by doing the / command, typing announcements, there we go. You can see no announcements at this time. So if we look at the sidebar right here, we have to add an announcement. So I'm going to add Gutenberg. Oh, see here? There's a nice note. It'll tell you nothing is selected. So I'm going to choose Gutenberg is not ready. And it's giving me this message because we are outside of the dates for that to show. So if I add that announcement, when we are inside the time frame, that announcement will automatically show up. But that's just to let you know on the back end, that announcement will not display. Okay, so if we add some columns here, I'll show you most likely you don't want to just have an announcements page. You want it to be a sidebar. So you want to add the column block, put some content on the left, and then we're going to move the announcements widget to the right. Now you might want to copy and paste. You can try this, but here's your warning. You're going to have to select, for instance, a group and then a paragraph block. And the risk that you run is the paragraph block will paste just the text and not actually the Gutenberg announcement block. Okay, so you don't want to do that. So you see here I've added the iron bar to the back by selecting the gray background, and then click and drag the announcement block into the sidebar, and now that is the block itself. So I'm going to hit update, and we can go look at this. So notice that it says in red, this announcement will not display, and we see on the front end the announcement is in fact not displaying. Now that was a little tight, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here, click the outline, go to the top where it says columns, and that way I can change the orientation. I want to make this a little bit wider. So I'm going to choose wide width, update, and if I go back to my page and refresh, now you'll see, there we go, our announcement sidebar has a little bit more room. And I can click See All, which will take me to the announcements overview. We got to tighten that up a little bit. And if I click on the title, it will take me to the individual announcement page right here. Okay, that is it for the announcement block.